Yo, what is good YouTube? And in this video, I'm going to show you how to cook with Glen Rice in NBA 2K23 My Team using some of my favorite combos and a lot of these signature dribble animations I've shown in different tutorials in the past, the Russell Westbrook moving crossover, the Kyrie signature size up package. But I'm showing you right here that Glen Rice as a shooting guard in My Team is overall just an elite card. Not just because he's free, but well, he's an elite card. He's a great shot creator, excellent playmaker, and he has all the attributes that you need in order to compete with some of the best cards in My Team right now. So let's quickly hop into 2KU as I show you some of my favorite animations using Glen Rice. And the first one, we gotta start with the Russell Westbrook moving crossover cancelled into a pullback dribble. This is great against off-ball defenders because it's going to give you a lot of space. Now you also want to combo with your different Kyrie signature size-up combinations, which I've showed off in a past tutorial, link in the description below. He's also got the Trae Young escape dribble package, which honestly is one of the best in the game. But one thing you gotta do is with his misdirection behind the back, that combos well into a leaning jump shot out of that momentum, and you can also combo that into a momentum jump shot. So I'm showing you right here some of my favorite, trickiest things to do with Kyrie Irving's signature size up package, a Trae Young escape jumper package, and that Russell Westbrook moving crossover. He's got excellent dribble sigs on full court as well. Get you to the basket, that double crossover is so fast. Glen Rice, definitely, you got to figure out his animations, combo up with a lot of his attacking size-ups into that misdirection dribble. And just to show you what I did with Glen Rice, I added an interior defense shoe boost, perimeter defense, lateral quickness, acceleration, and ball handling because I'm going to also use him as a primary creator in NBA 2K23 My Team. Okay, so let's jump into a game of Triple Threat Online. And I immediately noticed the username of this bum. Now, I knew I kept this receipt handy just for this specific situation. He's got the new package of players, Yao Ming, T-Mac, and Kristaps Porzingis. He's got the audacity to pause flash me on a bum paint mash play. And I don't know why I saved that clip. I was honestly a bit annoyed with this guy, and this is an opportunity to get him back. And there's nothing special with what this guy does. Paint mashing, step back escape using T-Mac. Nothing saucy, nothing difficult. So I don't understand the pause flashing. But we have to get him with a double attack size up into that escape tween burst. As you can see, he is an elite rim runner with a 95 driving dunk rating. Now go on ball to try to defend his T-Mac, and he's already boxed. And when you box these bums, they give it to Yao in order to paint mash. I knew if I had to win this game, I needed to force a turnover here and there and play conservative on offense. He got lucky right here that I didn't get the steal. But of course, he gets it to Kristaps, and of course, he's paint mashing. This is just a dominant playstyle in My Team, and I don't have a team to compete with that, so I know I'm going to have to force him to create some mistakes. As you can see right here, it's another meta play, another backdoor cut. Nothing fancy with this guy, but I knew I had to play conservative, make sure that I score in every possession. Try to hit him with the same combination, it didn't work. He's going off ball, so what do I do here? I try to call for a screen. If this move doesn't work, I hit him with that double crossover. And actually, that's one of my favorite combos after that Russell Westbrook moving crossover into that pullback dribble. Hit him with a double momentum crossover, get to the basket, and finish at the rim. And once again, you know what it is, man. This guy's just gonna try to mash. And at this point, he's not guarding me on ball, so I'm trying to set myself free with a little bit of screen action right there, just to see if I can get him in a ghost screen or pick and fade action. 2-on-1 right there, pass to Jason Tatum, and at this point, I'm committed to 3 hunting just so I can get extra points out of possessions and put him in a bad position. See here, I already sniffed out that backdoor play, hit him with a Glen Rice leaning jump shot with a cheesy normal fade. Even Yao Ming couldn't contest that, and right here, I'm already confident. See, all he wants to do is get to that step back escape so he can pop that quick Tracy McGrady jumper. I sniffed it out, fouled him just in case. Now I made a mistake right here. For some reason, I thought I was using KG, so I was guarding the backdoor cut, but I made a mistake switching off to Glen Rice. But at this point, I'm fairly confident. I'm going to try to hit him with another pick and pop right here. And as you can see, he can't guard it. Man, if they're going off ball, try to hit him with a pick and fade, that ghost screen that I taught in a previous tutorial. As you can see right here, Glen Rice as a shot creator, as a playmaker, really viable. And this guy's not doing anything except using the cards to his advantage. But at this point, I kind of figured it out. Quick crossover burst, give it to KG. He rotated well. Okay, so again, I put it back out. See what I can do right here. Try to ask for another ghost screen just because he hasn't figured out how to play defense. I got a load up animation, but luckily got an offensive rebound and we convert on 2 points. So right here, I'm up for 15 points. I'm very confident that, as you can see right here, I play great defense. Stop the T-Mac, quick 3-point shot. And, that's just Yao Ming being Yao Ming, and I don't have a way to compete with that. But, these are the types of bums that, are front-running, man. As Lucas said, it's easy to talk when you're up. Try to talk and pause flash and do all that nonsense when you're playing at a deficit. And it's pretty satisfying what I'm able to do right here. As you can see, Glen Rice as a rim runner, able to finish through contact over Yao. This is all this guy does, man. And, if you're gonna do something fancy and pause flash me, I can respect that. But paint mashing with noob-friendly cards, and don't even try. And as you can see right here, he fell asleep at the wheel, shacked in a fool. We get another ghost screen into a 3-point shot. I didn't want to pause flash him just yet. I was so tempted at this point. This bum deserved it, man. But let's see if we can stay with our principles of sportsmanship. I know what he wants to do right here. He wants me to drop off that corner. I do, but I recover very quickly just because I know what this guy likes to do when he's playing at a deficit. Yeah, so there we go, another backdoor cut. Oh man, this guy, not really impressive at all. And 99% of the meta guys in my team play this way. Not very challenging to deal with. If I had a team that could compete, man, I don't know. So right now, I'm playing conservative. I want to end this really quickly. Make sure that I end this in this possession, just to leave no doubt. Again, he has no defense for that pick and fade. And what do? Of course, we have to hit him with the pause flash. Now, I'm all for sportsmanship, but I showed you the evidence, man. This guy started it first. Okay, now let's see what Glen Rice can do in a 5-on-5 setting in a clutch time gameplay. So I've shown you what Glen Rice can do in a situation where there's a lot of space. He can play make, he can create his own shot, he can rim run, he can finish with those tough contested jumpers. But now let's see on a 5-on-5 setting with, limited spacing and, a limited shot clock in clutch time online. Let's see what we can do right here. We hit them first with that Russell Westbrook moving crossover into that pullback dribble. As you can see, if you got an off-ball defender that's not respecting you on ball, a simple move like that will cause you an open shot, and with that quick jumper, the AI cannot contest it. And as you can see right here, man, I'm playing on-ball defense. It's a thing of beauty, man. It's a thing of beauty when we can do this type of stuff online. So we try to attack him here with a tray escape into that crossover, get to the basket with that elite dunk package. As you can see, Glen Rice can do it all. He can 3-hunt, he can play make, he can finish at the rim. Again, we're boxing our opponent right here. He doesn't have the best squad, but clearly, as you can see right there, he knows the stuff to do. Get into that leaning jump shot. So we'll now that we've scouted him, okay, he's hitting me with that full court press, double team cheese. As you can see, we isolate with Glen Rice right here. Get Donovan Mitchell in an island. Hit him with that nice Russell Westbrook combo, and if you can get to the spin jump shot, it's basically uncontestable. If you got a defender committing hard to trying to stop your penetration one way, hit him with a spin jumper counter. It's one of Glen Rice's best moves. Okay, as you can see right there, he did a good play. He's 3-hunting. I know what he's trying to do. So now we leave no doubt, attack him in transition, get that alley-oop, easy 2 points. So right here, I'm confident now. We've got in clutch time, if you can operate at a lead right here, exert that extra bit of pressure on your opponent. He's trying to hit me with pick and rolls. He's gonna try and change some settings, but now that he can't quite hit me, on that one-on-one action, he's gonna try to hit me with that pick and roll defense. I try to show hard with Tim Duncan, force him to take a contested shot with the shot clock winding down. Let's see what Glen Rice can do with those full court dribble 6. Hit him with one crossover, spin jumper. I was trying to get a spin layup or a spin dunk, but I initiated that too quickly, so that's my bad right there. Okay, Glen Rice right here. Great defense, forced him into a tough shot that he wasn't quite ready for, even though that's an open shot. Let's see what we can do with full court dribble 6. Doesn't matter, just get to the basket, finish. Attack the basket with Glen Rice. Again, a great finisher in a full court setting. So right now we got our opponent flustered 12-3. Got great defense. I'm showing you right here how I play defense on ball. That's funneled him to the paint. Damian Lillard, short player, but John Wall couldn't finish that just because we stuck to our defensive principles. Let's hit him with a double crossover right here into a nice step back jumper. Now, Glen Rice doesn't have Space Creator, so I recommend adding Space Creator as a badge. And as you can see right here, we're destroying our opponent through ethical buckets, both playing on-ball defense and playing great offense. Show you right here what Glen Rice can do for you as a primary creator. Again, he's an excellent creator in a full court or in a half court setting. They really choose this guy's signature dribble moves, man. So he's trying to get me with that pick and roll. I sniff it out, man. That's right here. This is great defense. At this point, I got my opponent boxed. Just now, we wanted to see what we can do with Glen Rice. I don't like his step back jumper animations. It doesn't create great separation. I think it's the pro step back. Not my favorite, but it will do if you set it up in a great way. As you can see right here, we're just punishing our defender. Hit him with that nice jumper. Hit him with that nice step back move right there. Okay, I was trying to do too much right here. And at this point, my opponent doesn't really know what to do. So let's see what Glen Rice can do in a half-court setting. Okay, he doesn't defend you with that Hall of Fame limitless range. Just pull up. Doesn't matter if you're near half-court. Just pull up with that Hall of Fame limitless range right there. And this is Glen Rice, basically one of the best cards in my team right now as a shooting guard. I think he's better than Scottie Pippen just because they gave him that Russell Westbrook moving crossover, which in my opinion is the best moving crossover in the game. Glen Rice is definitely a top-tier shooting guard. Now, I don't necessarily have the best defender right here in Donovan Mitchell, but I'm showing you what he can do for you, and he's a great shot creator, man. He's going to be starting for me in that shooting guard position, starting next to Jason Tatum and Kevin Garnett in my front court. I'm trying to upgrade my center in Tim Duncan. As you can see right here, man, it doesn't matter what kind of offense he does. We go over the screen, we're showing hedge, we're showing ice. Different types of looks on defense just to mix things up so that we're not predictable in how our opponent plays that pick and roll. Again, Glen Rice, one of the best cards in the game. 2K really shouldn't give me the best cards. I know now why I can't have the best cards. As you can see right there, using Glen Rice as a playmaker, that's why I upped his ball handling to 90 by adding a +4, just to make sure that we can create with Glen Rice for our teammates and for himself. So I hope you enjoyed this video, man. I'm showing you how to use Glen Rice in a half-court setting with a lot of space in ISO situations. And in a full-court setting, Glen Rice definitely an elite creator in NBA 2K23. My team, again, go to this spin jumper, the best spin jumper, because it creates a lot of separation. Glen Rice is that much elite in my team. One of the best cards in the game. I think we're up to 19 points with Glen Rice right here. Showing you some of the best things that you can do with Glen Rice. He's a great rim runner, great shot creator, knockdown from 3, knockdown from range, got great full court dribble sigs. On the half court setting, he's got a lot of sauce with a Trae Young escape dribble package. So definitely a great card to use if you logged in just to get Glen Rice. Over the past 15 days, it's the easiest grind in the game. Also one of the best free cards in the game right now. So I didn't necessarily go in depth with the tutorial with Glen Rice, but I wanted to show you what he can do and how he can compete with some of the best in my team and in my opinion. Let's start, if you start with these first 3 moves that I showed you, that Russell Westbrook moving crossover into the pullback dribble, the simple Trae Young escape moves, and some of the Kyrie quick signature dribble moves into that speed boost. These are some of the quick combos that you should use using Glen Rice. That spin jumper is elite. Give this video a thumbs up if you want me to go in depth with Glen Rice. And let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'm going to try and get Devin Booker, that Dark Matter Devin Booker tomorrow. And I'll see if I can make a video on him later on.